Hi guys. Happy Easter.
It's Easter.
Kaylee, did you ever do eggs like for Easter or did you always acknowledge that it was resurrection?
No, we did eggs.
You did
It's like
eggs?
I was
Okay.
talking about, when I was younger, I was not in church, like
Yeah,
hardly ever, only on like special occasions like Christmas Eve and stuff. So no, we did eggs. We like dyed Easter eggs and hid the eggs and yeah, we did all that.
that's cool. I didn't.
And my
We just
kids,
went
I
to
mean,
church.
like they don't really I don't know. I
I
just
just asked because there was a lady who was pretty upset that Christians celebrate Easter and she's like, "You guys took from my religion." I said, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Well, Easter eggs." And I was like, do you know how many Christians don't even recognize Easter eggs? Like, not everybody does that. That's kind of like an American tradition.
yeah,
She was
yeah.
so upset though. That's why I asked that.
Yeah, no, we did, but I don't know. I never really put anything behind that. Like fictional bunny and I just that was never
See?
you know.
Ugh, I'm glad I'm not alone.
What's up, guys? Take 2 seconds to share this video, please. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are glad to see you all, even though we can't see you, but you can see us and we can see your comments, so
Mhm.
that kind of counts, right? How did Easter eggs offend for religious beliefs?
Surely it was too much. It was like 5 in the morning for me, and I was on live at 5 in the morning talking about this. You guys gotta go
Oof.
watch it. She
Yeah.
got in her feels, but she'll be all right.
Are you friends with him,
I
Jonathan?
am. Jonathan is
Yeah,
the homie.
I like him a lot. He gets on my posts sometimes and says some stuff. I'd be laughing. Like, I like you, Jonathan. You're cool, man.
He's dope.
Yeah, he's
He is the most. He's the one of the realest men I've ever met outside of my husband, and
yeah.
that's saying
He
a
tells it
lot.
like it is. I love it. I love it.
Facts.
Finish the wall. Yes. That's a good one. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Thanks
That
for the
is a
idea,
good
Pam.
one. Look,
Finish
and
the
make
wall.
you have to make a promo Mexico.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Providence, Nebraska.
Yeah,
You guys are
I
all
did a
here.
live on my personal page and everybody's like, it's been so warm here. Like, yes. It was warm in Ohio today. I don't know how it's been in Japan, but it was a nice day here.
It's monsoon season, so it's like Seattle, gloomy,
Ew.
rainy. Yeah,
No.
sucks.
No, I ain't trying to deal
Rain.
with all that. Make me depressed.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting that way, and then I have to snap out of it. Like, oh no, but it definitely can get you there. I will say that that's not a myth.
No, yeah,
You need
seasonal, like
sunlight.
seasonal, yeah, for sure. Let's
Hold on.
see. What's up, guys? We do have news coming to you. Um, I wanted to share this right quick. I found this interesting. Let me grab this screen real quick here. So this is the initial tweet, right? It's saying paying workers $15 an hour doesn't make you a progressive workplace when you union bust and make workers urinate in water bottles. So then
Wow.
Amazon comes back and says, you don't really believe the peeing in the bottles thing, do you? If that were true, nobody would work for us, blah, 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 blah. So now the news is that Amazon says they did a U-turn and eventually acknowledged that workers do in fact pee in bottles in order to meet deadlines, and if in a roundabout way. Yes. So, and here's the reason why I brought this up. Well, for multiple reasons, because that's insane to me. But I'll tell you who else does the exact same thing. Anybody that works for the post office. And I know that because I worked for the post office for a short amount of time and I couldn't handle it, dude. The
Wow.
time constraints that they put you on in order to deliver the amount of mail that you have to deliver gives you absolutely zero time to stop and go to the bathroom or do anything else.
Jeez.
And so when you first join, you don't have a set route. They're just putting you on whatever. So you're in a completely new territory. You don't know where you can go to use the bathroom. So it's bad working conditions. But yeah, Amazon, they did a U-turn. decided to say, okay, yeah, our workers actually do have to pee in water bottles to meet deadlines, but
So can we finally admit that the Democrats attempt to make what is it, the minimum wage $15 is still slave labor because people making $15 an hour can't even take a break to use the damn bathroom.
facts. Yeah. It's just, and it's not right. That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a true story.
That's a good
terrible.
piece of news. I would have never thought that was going on.
Yeah, and the only reason why it resonated with me is because I've worked for the post office, and I know that that is a very common thing. That you just you don't have the time, and I mean they are harsh on their deadlines of times. They give you way too much work for a tiny little time frame to get it done. It's insane, especially in bad weather.
Ooh,
so yeah, that's fun. She's like, I ain't working there.
Nope, I'm good. And I actually used to want to work for the post office just for fun. Just because
it fun.
I changed my mind. I'm good.
No, you're good. It ain't fun. Trust me.
Oh, hold on. There's jets flying over.
So Joe Biden's administration has been working with major corporations to establish a nationwide vaccine passport. And last month, New York rolled out its own vaccine passports, which state residents will need to show in order to get into most sporting events and entertainment venues. That's a problem for me. Yeah. Like what? And then let's see, what's this other one I pulled up here? Oh yeah, Cornell University has announced that students and staff must be vaccinated in order to return to campus in the fall.
So they're forcing vaccinations on people. You know what?
Right.
You picked a good thing to talk about because there is a commercial that AFN, and if anybody, you're a military family, you know what AFN is. There's a commercial. It's a piece of propaganda that they blast on all the TVs, and I'm watching it, and it's all the important presidents on either side, Obama and Bush, pushing for the vaccine. And I'll pull it up so you can show it. And then the first people they show getting vaccinated are older people. This commercial, like, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah. So when I read this, for those of you guys that don't know, my husband he's got his law degree. He doesn't practice as an attorney currently, but he does have his law degree. So I was like, is this like lawfully, can they do this? And he said, well, there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through. It depends on if they're a private school, if they're a public school. But at this point, they don't really have a valid argument to force people to get a vaccination. And the reason why I say that is because a vaccination protects you, right? Not you, me. It protects me. So I go get my vaccination. It doesn't matter if anybody else in the room has their vaccination. I'm good, right? So they don't have a legit argument as to why Suni needs to get hers if Kaylee got hers. So I don't know if it's ever going to amount to anything, but that's what they're pushing.
What's up, guys? Yeah, sorry. I had to put this on Instagram.
I just want you to watch this commercial that I seen while I was out to eat. It was rather disturbing. I want you to watch it. And by the time this video is done, you should understand what the word propaganda means. Share this video. Make everybody aware of the propaganda that's spreading across the U.S.
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans, and soon they will be available to everyone.
This vaccine means hope. It will protect you and those you love from this dangerous and deadly disease.
I want to go back to work and I want to be able to move around.
To visit with Michelle's mom, to hug her and see her on her birthday.
You know what I'm really looking forward to is going to opening day in Texas Ranger Stadium with a full stadium.
We've lost enough people, and
Hey, what's up, guys?
Wow.
Did you see that? Didn't that feel like propaganda to you?
Yeah, and so here's the other thing too. What happened to masks? Because let's remember now, you guys. Let's go back to when they're pushing masks. It would stop the spread. Didn't say it would slow it down. No. The media was saying wearing a mask would stop the spread. So now we jumped off that train and we're getting on the everybody needs to get vaccinated, for you and other people.
Yep.
What? Listen, you want to get a vaccine? Go on and do it. You don't want to? Don't. It's America. Do your thing. I don't judge anybody either way. It's up to
Here's
you.
my thing. They went from saying, okay, well, it won't prevent you from getting it and it can't prevent you from spreading it. But now everybody needs to get it. Like,
Yeah.
if it's not going to prevent me from getting it and it's not going to prevent me from spreading it, then why am I getting it? And why are you
Right.
so adamant? There was also a Chinese doctor that spilled the beans on Fox News.
Yeah.
I was like, she just told on herself. She just said exactly what's going to happen. Do you all want to go back to normal? You know what she said? Get vaccinated. She straight up said it. That's the only way normal life comes back is if we all vaccinate.
No. I'm going to have to say no. It's funny. I've been not wearing a mask where I'm going anymore. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I've had COVID. I'm not afraid of it. So I don't wear a mask. And it's hilarious because there's a lot of people. We went out the other night to a store and there was a younger couple and I was like, oh, they're conservatives. They don't have masks on. Like everybody else all masked up. I'm like, yeah, I like them.
So everybody.
I mean, hey, if you want to wear a mask, that's fine. But I'm just like, I'm easing out of that altogether. Like, nah, I ain't doing it anymore.
When you don't wear a
Some
mask,
people, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, some people give me the death glare. They do. Yeah. No, I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm like, I want to be able to breathe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that offends you, but I'm tired of it.
I don't understand why it bothers. Like, why does it bother you if I don't have a mask on? If you're wearing a mask, it protects you. So,
Right.
like, why do you care?
And that's the same argument that I would have towards vaccines. If you got the vaccine, then why do you care if I got it? You're fine. You're protected, right?
Yeah.
If vaccines are what fixes it and you got it, then you good.
Facts.
No reason why anybody should be forcing me to do it. You got yours. It's for you. So go on. That's how I feel about it.
I mind my business. That's the best policy in life. Mind your business.
Yeah. That's right.
There's
My
no-
business.
There's not a lot of news, guys. I wanted to get on here just because sometimes you need somebody to relate to. All right. It is the day where we remember that Jesus rose from the dead and he conquered death because he came to fulfill the law. But there's no news. There's news about Hunter Biden, and I'm sure you don't want to hear about that because they're not going to do anything.
Well, we do have former President Barack Obama celebrating MLB's decision to move the All-Star game out of Atlanta.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look, they make decisions for the citizens. Did the citizens say they didn't want it there?
We're going to get deleted if we keep being so rational.
I'm just saying. That's crazy. You're making decisions for the city. Well, no.
Listen to this, Suni. This is going to have your head spinning.
Uh-oh.
So the girls that hit that guy in DC took his car. The lawyers for the girls are saying that they're being charged as juveniles and that they will soon receive a plea bargain offers from a prosecutor, while a trial in the case remains possible, if not likely, according to the attorneys. But they're going to get a plea bargain and they're being charged as juveniles.
So they can commit murders like adults and steal cars like adults, but they're not going to get the punishment
Mhm.
of taking someone's life.
Yes.
I'm not even, I don't like using the death penalty because I don't feel like it's our place to, determine when somebody should live and die.
Right.
But in some instances, I'm sorry. Some people we don't need to waste tax dollars for someone to take up space.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
not
mean,
saying that they're a waste of space, but they committed a very egregious crime, which is murder.
yeah,
You killed somebody over something that wasn't even yours.
right.
I could see, I could see if
With
you were
no
defending yourself.
remorse.
Yeah, like where's my
Michael
phone?
got out the car. Where's my phone? I got my phone's in the car. Like, you just killed a man.
Wow.
What?
I don't even want to bring up the fact that they're black, and that's probably why they're getting all this leniency. But it's true, like it's true. Sorry, they were in D.C. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. That's all we got to say.
He's an immigrant. You guys claim to love immigrants.
It's
But not this
disgraceful.
one.
It's terrible. The man was working, and that's the other thing is like Joe's pushing all this gun control and, he's like, people go to work every day and they have to wonder whether they're going to come home in one piece because of guns. And dude, this guy was working. Do you think he expected that he was going to get killed? No. He was contributing to society. But we're just going to look past that. It's fine.
Man,
I just
I feel
can't.
like I'm in a bad dream. Every day I've woke every day since 2020. I mean, January. Is it January 2020 or 21? I'm so messed up with the years. It's
21.
January. Okay. Ever since January 20th, 2021, I've felt like I've been in like a fog.
Yeah.
Just this is not real.
The stuff that we see every day is
It's traumatic.
Listen to what Charles Barkley said. I'm a little bit surprised by this, but I'm like, hey man, no, I love Charles Barkley though. He
I
said,
put that up. I was like, no, he did not say that on national
yeah.
platform. I love you.
Former NBA star and Inside the NBA analyst Charles Barkley said that politicians intentionally fuel racial divides in order to keep their grasp on money and power, and that the system is designed to foster hatred and to scramble the middle class. Boom, mic drop. He said it, all of
Look,
it, right
Ernie,
there, one paragraph.
Ernie was like, this is such a traumatic, event. How do you feel? He was like, man, those feelings don't matter. Let's just talk about reality. It's white people and black people are good people.
Yeah.
He always
That's what he
he
said.
always stands up for what's right though. That's one thing I say about Charles Barkley. I don't like his junk talking, but he always stands on what's right. Always.
Yeah, he definitely did there, man. He said it. Like, it's true.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the national average price of gas in the US has risen 20.8% since the end of January and is on track to hit an average of $3 per gallon this week. Yay!
Woo.
Aren't you guys excited? Yeah.
Where are we headed, America?
Bad dream.
Where are we headed?
It's a bad dream.
Is it? Because we're supposed to wake up from those. This is like, this didn't end yet.
Okay, it's a bad reality.
It just keeps getting worse. I'm like, Kaylee, it's going to get worse when Kamala comes. And she's like it's going to get, I think it's going to get 1,000 times worse once she's the president. And we need to be worried about who her VP is.
I'm frightened by that.
This is why look, I'm going to bring it up. This is why 2022 is so important. This is why you need to send the right people back to Washington. If they don't belong there, if they're retiring and you know somebody that's a really dope candidate, put that out there to people.
We got to get people that are not just going to be complacent. There's so many complacent Republicans. They don't do anything. They just sit by and twirl their thumbs. They don't say anything. They don't fight for anything. They just chill. Like they just sit in their office chair and don't do anything. we've got some that are really good, but it's not enough.
Hmm.
We got to get rid of these people that are just ineffective. There's wasted space in a seat of power. It drives me nuts.
Me too, man.
They don't even try to play the game. They're just like, just let me eat some
Whoa,
donuts and drink some coffee. And...
hyperinflation. Okay. Oh, recession.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey man, as long as you're paying me, it's all good.
Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. There's not going to be a recession. That's what somebody told me. I was like, dude, Joe Biden got together another $2 trillion infrastructure plan. Where are you pulling this from when you just shelled out 1.9 trillion? And before that, wasn't it 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Infrastructure that's not really about infrastructure at all. Like 5% of that entire bill is about infrastructure. Everything
Green
else
New
is
Deal.
stuff that he wants to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That's the other thing is like we have to take time to like look at what's in these bills.
Facts.
Because just because they label it, yeah, we're going to work on bridges and roads and we want America to have nice streets, doesn't mean that's where that money's going, you guys. Come on. They wrap it up in a pretty little picture package with a bow on it and they say, this is for infrastructure, when it's not. It's not. Look at this. Lauren, on a positive note, I have an appointment with my supervisor of elections. Yes, girl.
Lauren is killing it. We got to have her on because she's a really big, she would be a huge voice for us in Florida, along with Christine.
I'm taking your name down, Lauren. Just be ready. I'm gonna message you. That's dope. I love that. Proactive people are my people. We're not gonna change the world by standing still.
Yes,
Period.
she said you better call on HR1 and oppose.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better listen.
Mic drop.
Mm.
It's an 800-page bill. I understand. I
Trust
get
us,
that.
we get it.
Yeah, we get it. Uh-huh.
There's a table of contents before you even get to the bill where you can read what each section is about. So
Yeah.
you can break that up.
It's like
totally
the Cliff
possible.
Notes version. Because I don't read no 800-page bills, no.
No.
But I get the gist of it for sure.
Sorry, I have coffee and I'm like really excited about this coffee.
She's really excited, you guys, about her coffee. I don't blame you. I get excited about coffee. I love coffee.
What's your favorite flavor?
Anything caramel or caramel.
Oh my goodness.
However you say it, caramel, caramel,
I say
caramel.
I say
See?
caramel.
That's why
And
I say it
hazelnut
both. I
too,
don't want to
right?
offend nobody when I say it wrong. You know, I don't want. I'm not trying to send y'all to your safe space because I said caramel or caramel wrong.
What about hazelnut?
I like hazelnut. Yeah,
Okay.
I like hazelnut. Yep. Yeah,
Those are
we're
my favorite.
friends.
My favorite.
I know. You know what, Beth? I'm not gonna lie. I already said, I'm like, I'm moving to Florida.
She
Forget
really
it.
did. She's been posting
They
about
got, yep. Like they got their stuff together down there. I'm going. Bye.
it. Ooh,
Good,
she
I hope
said she
he
like her
does build
coffee
his own
black. I can't do black.
Well-
That's too bitter.
Mm-mm.
I need medium roast, the medium dark roast.
Yeah, I can't do black. No black coffee for me.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
you like bitter coffee.
Oof.
That would be a shock to my system.
Everybody's talking about their coffee now. That's awesome. Favorite coffee is Dr. Pepper.
Oh my goodness. I haven't had that in a minute. It's got a good taste though.
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper. I don't drink soda very much anymore.
Ooh, look at Shirley. Shirley said she bought her house in Florida already. Look, you can rent it.
What, Shirley? Don't you go doing all that again. She already said, come here on the 4th of July. I'm like, all right, I'm going. Now she's like, I bought a house. You want to rent it? Yes. All right. DM me the deets, Shirley. Hook a sister up.
Florida.
That's okay, Edward. We're still here. We're just kind of chatting.
Yeah.
Not a lot of news today, but we'd like to talk to you guys. It's fun. It's nice to sit down and chat with our followers.
It is nice to talk to you guys. Honestly, it's cool to interact. That's one thing I like about Facebook, the interaction.
This is so true. It's very sad to me because, you know, a good majority of the people that follow our show, you know, you're up to speed with the fact that mainstream media is a crock and all that.
Mhm.
I just wish that we could reach these people that only watch, you know, CNN, all these other left wing medias, because if you side by side articles like theirs versus something that we would write and ours is factual and theirs isn't, I just wish they could see that. They're being snowed.
Mhm.
Like it's such they're just spoon feeding them so much BS.
It is sad. It's sad, but you know what? The Lord gave us free will. You know, the gospel is there, and
Yeah.
Jesus accepts anybody, but it has to be on your own. Like, you have to make that choice. And some people are actively making the choice to be uninformed. They really are.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
I think you got to be questioning some things. You know, just some. If you don't want to question all of it, you got some questions though, and it can't just be questions for one side. Like, that's one thing I like about us. We talk about both sides
Yeah.
because both sides are screwing us.
I don't know. I honestly, Suni, you say that, but I'm telling you, before I wasn't ignorant anymore, I just avoided all of it altogether. I'm not kidding you.
Really?
The only reason why I had any knowledge whatsoever is because my husband is like a news buff and he reads all the news all the time. He's always informed. He's always been informed. And I was just like, don't even come at me with that. I don't even want to hear it. I knew as soon as I put my feet in that water, there would be no turning back. I just knew, because there's so much broken that I just knew I wouldn't
that
stop.
makes sense. Yeah, I agree with you because I was there too. I would reject everything.
Yeah. You're like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want that to be real. That's not my world. This is my
How do
world.
we reach those people? How were you reached? Like, what did it for you? It was yourself, wasn't it?
It was me, yeah.
See,
And honestly, Donald Trump.
Mm.
Just him exposing so much, just taking the blinders off. I think he took the blinders off for so many people. Like,
Yeah.
look, this is really what they're telling you, and this is really what the truth is. And I was like,
Fact.
man, like, I can't keep doing this, and I can't just sit here and be quiet and let everybody else do it either if I can avoid it at all. So
Everybody knows mine. Mine was a conspiracy theorist for a long time. The episode that Glenn Beck did on George Soros and how he was coming to America to collapse the government. Everybody was like, man, that's conspiracy. And as soon as we found out about Black Lives Matter and him funding it, I'm like, it's here. Yeah. Ever since then, I was like, everything that I've been thinking is confirmed now. Everything. He said, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Facebook is watching you.
Oh God, what are they doing now?
What did we do?
Why
don't they like us? Man, we are nice people. Zuck. I am a very nice person. I have great hospitality skills. I make a mean cup of coffee. Man, I'm a nice person. You need to quit being mean to me just because I'm a white female. Okay, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Oh, we talked about
be real
the
though.
word. Okay.
Like, let's be real. There is an attack on white people in this country, for sure. I did a show on it, and I finally, I didn't acknowledge it because I already knew, but it was me putting it out to the audience and to the world. Noah Green, he attacked those 2 officers specifically because they were white officers.
Yeah.
That's a hate crime. Accept it. Make America think again. That's what people need to do. Just think.
For real.
You know what, Lynn? Where'd it go? Lynn Joy. Where did it go? Oh, Karen.
Karen
Reed.
Yeah. You're right.
That's all because
true.
people hear you're conservative and they're like, they already have their judgments about who you are.
Yeah, you and I talked about that the other night before we went on that show. It's so flipped. It's so flipped. The people that are against conservatives, they think we are what liberals are. Like, we're not accepting of anything. We're not open-minded about anything.
Yeah.
We don't like people. It's completely the opposite of who I am. And 100% opposite of who I am is what they think conservatives are.
Facts, man.
It's crazy.
It's like a mind fuck where they have a conversation. Oops, I dropped the F-bomb. Sorry.
Dang,
I was
Sony, that's why we
freely
can't have nice
talking.
things.
No, but it's like a mental screw. Or
Yeah.
like my sister, I was telling you about my little sister. She's like, you guys are just, you hate gay people. You're mean to trans people. You bully them. And I was like, what conservative are you talking to? I don't know conservatives that are like just so drowned into anything LGBTQ. Like we might have opinions when stuff comes up, but I
Yeah.
don't spend my time talking about the LGBTQ. I really don't.
No, I don't either. I don't spend my time talking about anybody else. That's the biggest thing. Like, I don't care what you're doing with you do you, girl.
You know where
As
she
long
got
as
it
you're
all?
not busting down my door trying to steal my toaster, we're good.
She's like, well,
Okay.
Twitter. I seen all these videos on Twitter. I'm like, yep, you're not even a part
That
of
was your first
reality.
mistake. That's a own separate world
Twitter,
over
bro.
there. The Twitterverse.
She's 18 though, so I be
Yeah.
trying to take it easy on her.
I know, that's fair. Grace, gotta be graceful, but what's this?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden and Kamala. Who else?
Hey, Matt Gaetz is in some hot water right now, my friend.
You know what? See, since you brought it up,
All right.
I was like, I think I wanted to look deeper into this because I heard he was with a 17-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think he needs to be held accountable like anybody else. I'm going to grill him the same way I would if it was anybody on the left.
Right.
What do you think? Because I haven't really dug into it. I've been staying away from it.
So to me, it sounds like he was a single guy and he's kind of a flaunter. He thinks his junk is amazing and he wants everybody to know it. My only problem with that is if that becomes more important than what you're in office for, that's an issue for me.
Yeah.
Because regardless of whether it's fair or not, he's held to a different standard than most people because he's representing people.
Facts.
So that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what he does in his free time, and that's all fine and well. But if it's interfering with his job, that's an issue. I don't know about the underage. I don't know about. I mean, I haven't really dug into it, but that's just that's my take on it.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. He needs to be held accountable. And if you're doing that while you're in office, then you're not in there doing what people elected to be in there doing. That's not saying you can't have a life.
No.
But you're married, sir.
Yeah.
Or engaged. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, so from what I can gather, the things that they're talking about were when he was single. That's what I'm taking away at this point.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but if we're going to elect you to be in office, I want you to be actively participating in your job, what you're supposed to be doing, and not focusing on the fame of it, because that's not why you're there. So if that's what you're doing, then I don't really want you there. I mean, I love Matt Gaetz. I think I like what he stands for. I like the things that he says. I agree with him on a lot of stuff. So, we'll see how it plays out, but
yeah. So nobody, listen, we're not parrots, this was just her honest view of the information, the little information that she has. You can't just blindly say, oh, automatically the left is just after him. You can't say that because you don't know Matt Gates just like I don't. We don't
Right.
know him personally. We don't know what he's got going on in his life. So she's given a fair assessment of, look, if you're doing this while you're in office, then I think maybe you should be held accountable a little bit, because that's not what you're there for. She's not like tarring and feathering him and holding him to the candle. We don't even have that many, have that much information about it. But an educated assumption is, look, don't be doing that while you're in office. Uh-oh. She got kicked off. She's not being on the left. Relax. Folks get upset when they think that you might be hopping on the bandwagon with mainstream media, and that's not what's happening. It's an opinion.
What I said, I could apply to every single person in office.
Thank you.
I feel that way about every single one of them, left, right, middle. I don't care. If you're elected to do a job, that's what I want you to do. What you do in your personal time is your life. It's not my business. I'm not jumping on bandwagons. I'm not confirming or denying
facts.
What is being alleged against him, because I don't know one way or the other. I'm just saying any person in office needs to be focusing on what they're doing.
Anybody. And he's not God. He's simply a man. Simply a man.
I'm not judging.
If you can't see, you're like, dang, bro. Y'all don't even, I'm going to be real with y'all for a second. You don't even know Matt Gaetz, and you're willing to freak out over the internet because somebody said something different. Kaylee said something different. Respect an opinion. She didn't say it was true. It's an opinion. Everybody's got one. That's it. But don't put him on a pedestal. Matt Gaetz. Oh, you said something against him, and you don't even know him. Everybody.
I also said I like Matt Gaetz. I like what he has to say. I like what he stands for.
Stop.
And you know what? You may be right. Maybe it's all made up, and maybe it's just an attack. But I'm just saying, in general, the people that we have in office need to focus on what they're doing.
Big facts. That's what you're elected to do. Oh, Lord. Well, this is Easter Sunday, Father.
Oh, man.
Woo. I love you all, by the way.
Listen, if there is anybody that wants to see justice served to Andrew Cuomo, it is this girl right here. That man is a disgrace. The things that he has done that have been proven, he should be in jail right now. Yesterday, the day before that, 2 weeks ago. Gross. I'm not saying Matt Gaetz needs to go to jail. I'm not even saying he needs to be reprimanded, because we got to figure out facts first. But I'm saying Andrew Cuomo definitely does. Period.
Andrew Cuomo is a weirdo, man. He's got nipple rings, and how old is he?
I don't even. That dude is nuts.
Oh,
he's nuts.
Guys. Thank you, Lauren. Nursing home murder, sex scandal is a cover up. I think Kaylee said it too, because I watched you.
Yeah, they just stopped talking about it.
That's why
dropped it. They just dropped it. I don't. Oh.
Christine, you would pop up on that comment. She said, "Hi, nipple rings."
Right? Yeah, Jennifer Kelly, facts. I didn't know that. I don't want it, man. I'm like, oh, Lord. Swalwell, take me a while to go to sleep. Ugh.
If we could talk about Swalwell, if we could talk about Cuomo, we could talk about Weiner, all these people. We could talk about Matt Gaetz.
There's so many.
Come on.
There's a lot of corruption in politics, you guys. It's on both sides. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Here's the thing. I am going to support people with good morals and good values. Period. Like, it's not like everybody that's a conservative in office is pure as the driven snow, because they're not.
No,
I'll tell you that right now.
No.
There's a lot of bad Republicans too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Preach.
I'm just
So let's talk
Man.
about the nipple rings. Hold on.
no.
We've been on here
No.
too long. Look, you guys are gonna have us on here. Look, if you want it, you have to Google it yourself. Okay, I'll tell you what to Google. Just Google Andrew Cuomo nipple rings, and you'll see it.
Oh my god. Okay, we're
Kaylee's
leaving.
gonna go look it up later.
I gotta go. I can't get that out of my brain. Oof.
Oh man. Happy Easter, guys.
We love y'all. I hope you still tune into us. Like, I feel like people got kind of mad at me. I'm sorry.
It'll be all
I
right.
didn't mean it.
It'll be all right.
Oh.
Kaylee, make her stop.
Yeah, like I could control Sudi.
Oh,
You
yeah?
need a joke. All right,
Go
I got a joke for you.
Kaylee's got the jokes.
Here it is right here. You ready? 1, 2, 3. That's your joke. Biggest joke in U.S. presidential history.
I'm just waiting on them to come after handguns. No, because they're going after ARs.
Oh my gosh. Just everybody here, do this for me. Keep your guns upstairs. All right. So we know Joe Biden, he'll have a hard time getting up the stairs. So at least you got a little bit of protection
Mhm.
for your guns. Keep them upstairs. All right, we're leaving, you guys. We'll talk to you next time.